Good evening, good afternoon, ladies. Hello. Who is there? Come on, ladies. Yay, I can see one. Do you want to identify yourself? Two. Yay. So how was the day? Every week I ask. Wednesdays, right? A wholesome Wednesday. Hope it was a wholesome day, like half a day for you guys. And have already finished the day. Yeah? Almost finishing off the night as well very soon. Come on, ladies. Yay. Picking up the gear now. Yay. Vani Dinesh. Thank you, Vani. Thank you. Come on, ladies. I need a few more. Say hi. Identify yourselves. Aruna Sham. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you. Today is a wholesome, really wholesome session, you know. It's all about Reiki, Sarees and Reiki. And we have reached session number 37 today. Wow, time flies, right? Started off due to COVID last year and it's just picking up the gear, picking up its momentum as we speak. And I have lined up fantastic sessions for you guys in the coming weeks. And put your hands up if you are talented and if you want to present something very unique, very special. I don't mind even if it's a repeat, like if someone wants to sing, someone wants to do their, handicraft, artifact, carving or, miniature carving or whatever. There are so many types of arts, right? So you can approach me anytime. Just message me via Messenger, I would be happy to get in touch with you all, right? Right, good. I do have a lot of people now, so let us start. Welcome to Wholesome Wednesday, session number 13, and today it's all about Sarees and Reiki. Wow! Have you all heard of Reiki at all? I'm sure everyone would have heard of Reiki. Before that, let me tell you what drape I am wearing today. Today's drape is an art silk sari. It kind of like looks majestic on its own, like a Kanjivaram sari, but it's not a Kanjivaram. It's got a Ganga Jamuna border. It's a kind of yellowish, orangish on one side and black on the other, and it has got its own temple peaks and a beautiful border. So this is the saris, and I've just paired with the black blouse. And this is, of course, a repeat sari. I'm repeating all my saris, see? So there are the new ones which are preserved for elsewhere. You will be getting to see all of those saris very soon. And I've already posted this week. Oh, it was a full bonanza for me. I had to wear 2 saris. I've opened up 2 new saris, right? So there are quite a few lined up, right? Excellent. All right, let me start for today's Reiki. And as you all know, Reiki is a holistic way, or a holistic approach wherein, some ailments can be cured. And I have with me Mrs Shobha Ingleshwar, who has traveled all the way around from Rydal to Ride, which is about 10 minutes drive, right? So she's here with me. I'll introduce Shobha to you all very shortly. And she is a multi-talented, multi-faceted, a unique person. She is a Reiki master. She is a yoga trainer. She is a singer. And she is a charity worker as well. She has done heaps and heaps of charity. And she's very well known in the community as well. You talk about Indian Consulate, right? So Indian Consulate is the organization where each and every country has the consulate of the relevant countries in each and every country, and vice versa. And there it becomes the embassy back home in India, but here it's called the Indian Consulate. So she's very well known and she represents quite a few organizations, and the whole list of her achievement was in the write-up which she gave me, I was just blown away. It was like a 6-page one, and I had to condense it to fit into the details of the event. And it's amazing. If I just start reading that, I think probably the whole session will be hers. So I will ask herself to tell about a little bit of herself, so that it's nice to know from her own words what it's all about. And before that, she's going to present to us something. Just stay tuned, and she will be ready to start her session. And she's going to sing a song for us before starting. All right? Just stay there, and I'll turn the other way around, and she will be ready to sing. Just stay there. Okay, here it is. Hi, that is Shobha. And she's all set today to do her Reiki session. And as I told you, she's a yoga trainer and a singer as well. And she's actually performing a song for us, and she's going to do that now. Shobha, introduce yourself again. It is nice to hear from you directly.
Everybody, namaskar for those from Bangalore, and Sat Sri Akal, namaste, and welcome to all ladies who are looking, watching this show from wherever you are. I'm Shobha Ingleshwar. I am a Reiki master, teacher, healer, and a yoga teacher. I'm very much committed to the community at large. So involved with many, many organizations. I started with the seniors organizations, and then I moved on to other organizations as well. Giving my time and uplifting people is my calling, should I say.
That's
and
excellent.
I also sing at events. I sing all genres, right from devotional to cabaret, all the Bollywood cabarets, which Mumtaz used to sing, and Helen used to sing
and dance. Wow. They are the great numbers.
Yes, I love to sing those songs as well. On the flip side, I sing devotional. I've sung in temples as well.
Is your mic on? Yeah. Yes, Lata, the mic is on.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't use the mic, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I thought I'll just use for my singing, but if it is making a difference, I think this is better for you.
Yeah.
Lata. Do you want me to repeat it?
No, it should be all right. Yeah,
Yes.
all good.
Yes, thank you for letting me know. This feedback is very much appreciated, because we don't know what's happening on the other side.
Correct, correct.
Thank you, ladies, for joining in. It's a great pleasure, and we hopefully will connect.
Yes. So you can start your song.
Ladies, I'm singing a beautiful number, and it always touches my heart when I sing this. It is the song from Masoom, Tujhse Naraz Nahi Zindagi, Hairan Hu Main. Please enjoy the song. I'm going to sing it with my heart.
Oh
Lata Suresh says, I know her, Hema, she knows me as well. That was fantastic singing, Shobha. It's beautiful, beautiful. So you have been singing for quite a long time, I suppose.
Actually, I started in 2005.
Yeah.
After I came to Australia.
Yeah.
Of course, I did. We used to sing at home, you know, with dad and mom. They had very good voices. My sisters back home, Girija and Shanta, they have great voices. And yes, we all indulge in singing. We used to sing as a family.
Family, yeah.
And in fact, I have a very, crazy anecdote to tell you. When I sang first time in Bombay, on the stage, I was booed. Because I was so nervous.
Nervous, yeah.
It was first time.
First time, yeah.
But that has not stopped me.
Yeah.
When I came to Australia, I just took it off
Yeah.
because I sang at a party first, and since that I've been called everywhere to sing. And thanks to my brother, it was his friend's daughter's birthday party.
Oh.
It was in 2003, I think, or 4. Yes.
Right. Excellent, excellent. Lady, she's from Bangalore but grew up in Mumbai, now settled in Sydney. She's now a Sydney sider. All right. Shobha is going to tell us all about Reiki, and we'll just listen to her. I'm going to switch on to my laptop at the moment. Just stay tuned. Don't go away. I'm just switching. 1 second. Won't be too long. So. Yay. Can you all see me? I have got both my iPhone as well as the laptop on. Can you all see me all together in both? Obviously, it would be one. 1 second. Okay. So it's hinting me just use one. So I'm going to switch this off and come back. You people can continue to watch. All right, I won't be taking time off there, so you can certainly watch us in the same frame. See you, ladies. Just don't go away. Come to the other one. See me? I have got both my iPhone as well as the laptop on. Can you all see me all together in both? Obviously, it would be one. 1 second. So it's hinting me just use one. So I'm going to switch this off and come back. You people can continue to watch. All right, I won't be taking time off there. So you can certainly watch us in the same frame. See you, ladies. Just don't go away. Come to the other one. Good evening. Good. That's not loading. Yes, Shobha. So we are live now, and Shobha is going to tell us about Reiki. Reiki is nothing but made up of two words. One is Rei means higher power, and Ki means energy. So she's going to explain to us what it's all about and how she got into kind of like, get fascinated about Reiki. I know it's an energy healing, therapeutic, holistic approach to so many ailments we have, and she's going to let us know how she got drawn into that and what are the benefits of it and how it's going to help us in the long run. Yes, Shobha, take it over.
I'm just bursting to get started.
Yes.
Because Reiki has given me so much strength, it has changed my life, given me so much opportunities. Every time I get an opportunity, I say, why me?
Yeah.
From thousands of people in Sydney, why am I chosen? And I can only thank Reiki for all the many blessings it gives me each and every day. But then you have to follow certain rules, and I do play by the rules. So that's why maybe I get the opportunities that I keep getting. Ladies, I'd just like to say it was actually my sister who lives in Chitradurga that first spoke to me about Reiki. She's a gynecologist, and she had gone to her friend's house who was doing a free promotion of Reiki. You know, people call for a free introductory session, and she had gone there because they were close friends. And then she thought, and she felt that people were benefiting from Reiki. And the next time I met her, she told me, Shobha, look, there is this thing, and I'm quite fascinated about it. But more than her, I got fascinated with it. Of course, she also learned Reiki Man Matthew, but she's a doctor, and sometimes, maybe she uses it for her patients. It is very good to do that.
It's very good to know an allopathy doctor as well as approaching the holistic approach way of doing things.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because whatever we are, there is the divine above us who's guiding us. In Reiki is about using his power for healing.
Yeah.
The best benefit of Reiki is that it is it's drug free.
Yeah.
You don't have to take anything with him.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm a great advocate of Reiki.
Yeah.
Because we are using divine power now to heal people. Yeah. And why do we get sick? We get sick because the air within us doesn't flow, constantly. There's no free flow of air. That's when we get sick, or we get disease, or we get, aches and pains. So what we do is use divine energy to enter our bodies and to remove any blockages, within our body, blockage in the free flow of air within our body. And that's how the divine power helps to release those blockages, and then we are free of pain, sickness, or any disease. So it's very important that we turn to divine power instead of pills and allopathic doctors.
Yeah.
One plus point of Reiki is you can go to Reiki, you can use Reiki as a multi-pronged approach.
Yeah.
Go to allopathy as well, but also go to Reiki for any treatment, because then it negates the side effects of the tablets you're taking, of the allopathic drugs you're taking within your body. So it forms a protective layer around that particular part, and then so your body is safe from the effects of it. So that's why we say always go to Reiki, whatever line of approach you're going to.
Yeah. Because our body is made up of energy, right? It has got so much energy fields. You talk about magnetic fields, electromagnetic fields, light, energy, everything. The body is made up of that. And that reminds me, I'm not sure you are aware of it. You know Shri Mata Amritanandamayi? who is called the Hugging Saint. Have you heard of her?
Yes, in Kerala.
Yeah, yes, yes.
She has come to Sydney as
Exactly. It was quite a few years ago. Like, I had the opportunity to go and see what it was all about because she was so popular and she's so popular even now. She's known as the Hugging Saint. And it was so well organized. And, ultimately it was just maybe the 10 seconds of a hug and she sits constantly throughout. It could be hours together, and I was just blown away seeing her determination and how she sits. Of course, like she has got helpers in and around her, like, some massaging her feet, some massaging her shoulders, and it's kind of like, not easy, for one person to sit for such a long time. I was just blown away. So that's kind of like, I would say it's kind of like energy healing, like, she kind of like gives you the hug. And obviously, I did not feel anything. So you have to have that inner feel to feel what it was all about. But anyway, so that's similar to that. I can relate to like to that particular event which I kind of like attended. So
yeah. But I think you're blessed because she is, a divine being.
Yeah, she's a
I've heard about her, I've read about her, and even a touch from her, and hopefully she has blessed you.
Exactly.
So whether you felt the energy, it doesn't matter.
Because it's just like maximum 10 seconds or maybe 15 seconds, like, you're right next to her and she whispers something in the ear. And for me, she kind of like whispered in Malayalam, like, obviously the helpers will ask, like, what language do you speak? And I did say, like, they ask what the mother tongue is. And this is where the mother tongue importance comes in. I said Telugu. And I don't know how it was relayed to her. She ended up saying in Malayalam, Muddu Male, and I didn't understand a word. I had to come back and Google what Muddu Male was. It was not.
Muddu Male means such a sweet girl.
That's why. And I ended up, figuring it out what it was. And then I thought, okay, that's so near sweet of her to say that. And it was a kind of like an experience which one has to experience, I would say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Such experiences become very cathartic sometimes.
Yeah.
You change with even one such experience.
Yeah.
Literally divine, because not many people get hugged by her, because if you see the line in the room,
I
know. So crowded.
Oh my God. It's so crowded, but so well organized. I think the organization, anywhere you go, in any country you go, whether it's US or Australia or Canada or anywhere, I'm not sure about India, whether they follow the same strict discipline, but it was so well organized, I tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't go.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm always tied up with something.
Yeah.
But I was feeling very bad that I couldn't make it. But commitment is commitment, so I couldn't give up on that, Hema.
Yeah.
So, yes, you did start off with Amma, and what I was saying is she would be a divine power, and definitely she would have all the energies within her and around her.
Yeah.
And that's why she's becoming, people feel her presence, wherever she is, they can relate to her. Because energy healing or energy, the vibes, the vibrations are not limited or not curtailed by boundaries, physical boundaries. It is beyond, boundaries. That's how I do Reiki healing for people all over the world.
Yeah, it was see, I migrated in 1993 and I started my job in 1994. It was all new to me. I was working in public health unit. There was one of these ladies who was not well. She had cancer. And, I was just asked to come to a common area, like it was like a tea room, and there were about 25 of us. All the employees, like, we were asked to hold hands and pray for her. And that was the first time I came across, and that was like, into the country. And I was just thinking, wow, this is practiced here. And they said, no, the vibrations and the energy, we are wanting that to reach her. And, touch it, she's so good now and she's alive. And I was so, so, so happy for that and didn't know what the repercussions would mean or what good is going to happen, but ultimately it was really good.
So, actually, collective healing is the way to go. And now you have a group, this, Saree Gallery group. if there's any problem, we should all pray for that person collectively.
Correct. Yeah.
Learn Reiki from whoever you can and do good for the community. Even if you change the life of one person, your life is made, you'll be blessed, you know. So it's great that we're talking about collective healing now.
As well.
Come on, ladies, go for it.
Yeah. Tell me, has Reiki helped you in any way?
Absolutely. It's made my life. I just want to go back to my sister thing, you know, because we started off with another.
Yeah.
It was the time when we were newly going to migrate to Australia, but before that we got skilled migration to Canada. We went there for a year, and then after that, while we were in Canada, we got this, permanent residency of Australia. So from Canada, we took a very long trip to Australia, landed here, and so life began. But before that, I did think of my son who was just 1 year old when we migrated to Canada. And I did think of what my sister had said, that this Reiki will be very helpful. Yeah. And I knew in India I have such a big family, and every time something happened to us, there was always extended family, sisters, brothers, brother-in-laws to help us. Yeah. But in an unknown country where we didn't know anyone, I thought I needed to empower myself with some new skill, new talent, or even Reiki, which is dealing with divine power and giving me that strength. Yeah. That's how I learned Reiki. That was the purpose of learning Reiki, to at least look after myself, my family. Okay. You know, because in this unknown country, we would be like rudderless boats and ships if something.
Correct. You would just like, you know.
Yeah. So that's how I took up Reiki. But I'm so blessed that I did. Maybe God had a plan for me.
Probably, you know, you were kind of like, you know, you were the media to kind of like bring that across to the community. So, which is really nice. And tell me about the healing powers of Reiki.
Again, I start with myself.
Okay. Yeah.
In 2006, I was going to my friend's house and I nearly tripped and tore the ligament of my right ankle.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then for 8 weeks, they suggested physio because, you know, even my lower back was paining because it's all connected, you see. And then that 8 weeks of physio did not help. After x-ray physio, she said, okay, next thing is go for an MRI scan. I went to an MRI scan, and then he said, Shobha, you've got to go for 6 weeks bed rest after a surgery to your ankle. Then I said, doctor, that's one thing I cannot do because I'm the main pillar in my family. You know, what about my children and what about my husband? So I didn't go for it. But while I was thinking what to do about it, unfortunately, we had 2 deaths in the family and we had to rush to India. My mom died in January 2007, and I came home and then went to after we finished all the rituals, you know, when someone dies, passes away. I went to my Reiki master and told her, look, my doctor has advised this. She said, are you mad? I'm there for you. I'm going to heal you. Within a year, within 2 months, I was healed of this problem, despite MRI and doctors in Sydney asking me for surgery. So thank you again, Reiki. It's always been with me. Yeah, I'm really blessed to have it with me, and I'd like you all to enjoy this blessing as well.
Oh, great.
I just want to tell you that I'm blessed to be a daughter of my mom. She passed away in Chitradurga in Ganeshji temple, and so blessed to have her as much. She was so pious. She just loved everyone, and God ended her also in such a nice way. He just took her into his arms, and even the pujari put Titha into her mouth, and she led such a life. She loved everybody. Hopefully, a little bit has rubbed off on her children as well.
Oh, that's very nice. So this one is more an example of physical healing. So I've heard of Reiki and distant healing. So can you shed some light on that?
Absolutely. Distance healing is very convenient, you see. Even in Sydney, when people come to me for healing, they can come once because they come from northern Sydney sometimes, which is an hour away, from Botany Bay, which is an hour away. So, what I suggest is a group of 4 healings back to back. The first healing will be with me at my center, or I go to their center on mobile as well. I go to their homes. The first healing has to be face to face, and the next 3 healings I do by distant healing, but I prepare them with the time. I'm always in constant touch, and I'm asking for what they felt, what I felt during the distant healing. It's always for 21 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just tell them to sit down or sleep and just tell to themselves, I'm ready to receive Reiki blessings.
Okay.
Okay, once you sit back, I start my healing, and you'll be surprised, Hema, what they write back to me.
Right.
The only stipulation I say is don't talk when I'm healing, don't open your eyes when I'm healing. Go within. Try not to think of anything. Keep a calm mind. You may have 100 things to think of, but if you get some thoughts, just gently brush it away and concentrate on this healing that is happening. And when you concentrate, your body talks to you. You can see colors, you can see images, you can see light, different colored lights. You might feel pain, you might feel warmth, you might feel very cold. Sometimes you may also get pins and pricks and needles or shivers and tremors. That is a sign that Reiki has started working on you because you're reacting to this energy changes within your body. So Reiki also helps remove all the toxins from your body. So that's why if you are undergoing the Reiki healing, we always suggest that you take lots and lots of water so that all the toxins go away. The impurities leave your body. The idea of Reiki is to clear, cleanse, and heal, and make you feel calm and peaceful.
Right. Has there been any instances like, when you're doing your Reiki healing, has someone gone off to sleep? Because I would be the best example. Especially like, when doing yoga, I haven't done yoga much. Like, whenever the Shavasana comes, I just go off to sleep. Like, even after the session is done, they'll say, wake up. And say, oh, really? I'm just sleeping. Has there been any instance?
Look, Shavasana is such a comfortable pose. I also doze off. In fact, we have gone to Brisbane. There's a crystal castle there. Everyone must go.
Yeah.
And we had that a little bit of healing session. Yeah. And they said, go into yoga nidra. And we went to Purna nidra actually. And my children were, putting mom and dad. I love to sleep, and I get peaceful sleep. Thanks to Reiki again.
Yeah. But has there been any instances like people have slept off?
Of course.
So it's
they
not
come
common.
to me. It is common actually.
Oh, okay.
It is common. But you know what? When they come to us for healing, though the actual healing is 21 minutes, what we do is we brief them 10 minutes before. And then 10 minutes after the session also we sort of discuss what they felt, what I felt, and what it would be. And if I have felt some vibrations at a particular part, I say, you have to see what this is. Go to a doctor and see. Or you continue healing with me. Because we need to guide them, you see. If it might be something, I might be saving their lives by telling them to go to a doctor. Go and as well as continue with me. Sometimes they do need a lot of extra healing, So after the initial 10 minutes, I get them to lay on my massage table, and then we start praying, and then I say, close your eyes, think of a bright light, concentrate on your breathing, and they start snoring.
So what happens then? Like nothing happens, right?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because it is, it's not even me that's healing. It is the
Right.
divine power.
Power.
We
Okay.
surrender that healing. I say a prayer before I heal.
Yeah.
We surrender the healing to divine energy. And I said, we surrender this healing to you, and now it's all everything is left on you now. We
Yeah.
are just a medium. We're just his, vehicle
Yeah.
on this
On
earth.
this earth.
So, and one thing is we don't disturb. When someone has gone to sleep, we wait. So that's why we need an hour sometimes.
Right. Okay.
And sometimes what happens is they may come with just, they say, oh, I've got some shoulder pain. But when we are doing the Poisson scan, we do something we call the Poisson scan, where we go over the whole body, about 2 inches outside, over the body of the client. And if there's some problem in some area, we get pain with pins and pricks and needles and tremors in our body. I feel heat, I feel cold on my hands, on my palms. So that is when we know where to concentrate during the healing.
Nice.
So we
Nice.
spend
Okay.
more time.
So that's when you kind of like put in more time and effort.
Yeah,
So
those are the parts. Those are the trouble parts. And then, we also literally remove this, like visually we do it. But since I follow Holy Fire Reiki, which is all around the world, we have a different way of brushing off negativity. It's not necessarily in Yusui Reiki. I've learned Yusui Reiki in India and Holy Fire Reiki in Australia. In Yusui Reiki, what they taught us was to literally take out the, you know, uh, negativity from the person's body and put it into salt water.
Yeah.
Literally
Salt,
take it out.
salt
and then,
is your medium, isn't it?
Yes, salt is negates.
Correct.
Even we are supposed to clean our floors with salt. In the bucket of water, add a bit of salt, rock salt, or Himalayan salt. It is good for the houses. You must have heard it and read it. Nowadays, there's a lot of information and everyone knows everything.
Yeah.
That is very good. I'm happy. Well-informed listeners as well.
Yeah. So do you kind of like feel anything with the salt there, like, when you use that for your therapy? Like, does it kind of like, I've heard that it changes the color, or, it might kind of like, leave some, what do you call, like moistness in it? Like, do you kind of like see that?
Look, for me, I don't use salt for healing.
Okay.
It is only to when we are removing negativity.
Okay.
And that too, the salt water we are using.
Okay.
So the water doesn't change color or anything. It's not proper salt. We have a little bit of water in a bowl and we add some salt to it, so all the negativity dissolves. So really I don't use that. But salt is, is a preservative. It preserves. You can say bodies. It preserves. It's used for mummification. It is great.
Great, yeah. And it is also used for like, in Kannada we say like, drushti tegiyadike, like,
Yes,
nazar
yes,
utarne ke liye, like, it's still, even now it
so
is
there is
used
a
and I use
connection,
it. Yeah.
There is a connection. That's what we do. We do take
Yeah. Correct.
Absolutely. We know all that, don't we?
Yeah.
I bet most of viewers must be doing it as well.
Yeah.
Even here sometimes, I do it for some people. They don't know about it.
Yeah.
And I'll say, I'll थोड़ा नजर उतारूंगी.
Yeah. Even I do it.
Yeah. It's good, whether you believe it or not, get it down.
Yeah.
And get away with it.
Correct.
Whatever is troubling you will go away.
Let me see if there are any questions for us. Looks like there are no questions. Oh, that's interesting, ladies. If you have any questions for us, please do let us know. And that is the way we can answer. Either Shobha will get back to you with the details, or, she will try and have to ask her to devote some time to answer those questions if there are some technical questions pertaining to Reiki as such. And a few more things too before we kind of like wind off. Um, she does a lot of charity, and she raises funds and it keeps her going. And what exactly is close to your heart?
Hema, that's a wonderful question, and I sincerely request each and every one of you to support this cause this year or every other year because my cause is tied up with Manjula Rao's cause.
Yeah.
And what
And quite
are
a
we?
few of the people in the Saree Gallery are aware of her charity as well. She
Yes,
does a lot of
yes,
work.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
It's very interesting to know.
Yes,
Yeah.
I just want to inform you all that the charity is for rape survivors.
Mm.
Back home in India and everywhere, women are being raped left, right, and center. Young girls are not spared. Young boys are being abused. So, what we are trying to do is raise awareness and arm these young girls with self defense techniques, and that is Taekwondo. But Manjula has been doing it on her own. This year I've joined. So what I've got great plans to go through this year. I already planned an event on 25th of April as a fundraiser for 100 people. Hopefully, collect some funds and those who want to donate directly to them, please contact me so that you can contact, you can directly donate even from India, any part of the world. You can connect with me on FB and we will guide you. And what we want to show you all is that it is genuine and it is near Jabalpur where she's even got a place where you can go and see and
Yeah.
visit and see what is being done at the grassroots level.
Yeah.
She has, appointed two teachers, taekwondo teachers, to train kids. But every month she has to pay 20,000 rupees to each of the teachers.
Yeah.
Not only that, if for the students, they have to, she has to look up for the, pay for the, for the uniform. They
Yeah.
have to have a uniform and the shoes and everything that goes with it. So it's a lot for one family to bear. If we collectively do it, you will, I believe me, you will feel so good that you're doing something so worthwhile and you're giving back to the community. And so every time you wear a sari, keep at least 50 rupees aside. I'm requesting all our beautiful sari
I
lovers,
know.
sari
Just
galleries, in the gallery, I don't know, there are 8,000 people. If you have a team
collective
together,
effort. Yeah.
how much and one, I mean, kids can always be, we can take more and more kids then
Yeah.
into that. And also adopt a child. Maybe even if you get 10,000 a year, so much of their, expenses will be taken care of. And you can have a connection with that child, talk to them, get, now because everyone has phones, you can connect with them, and see the joy they'll be,
Having.
getting
Yeah.
when you all help them out.
Yeah.
So ladies, I'm sure we can all do it together.
Yeah.
And I call it Sari and Seva.
Oh, yeah. That's excellent. That's excellent. Hopefully, collectively, we can do something, and that is for a good cause. I tremendously support that, which is really good. It's very good to know.
And not only that, Hema, even here we are meeting, and even here I'm doing meetings in parks and all that, where ladies come out dressed in their best sarees,
Yeah.
and then they donate something for the cause.
Yeah.
Because, little drops of water make a mighty ocean, So, wherever you are, in whichever part of the world, join hands. Let us join hands and, work for the cause.
Yeah. That's very nice. Anything else to share, Shobha, before we wind off?
Oh, I love to share so much because I'm also into music. I
Music, I
also do
know.
Antakshari. Anyone who wants Antakshari sessions, it's quite popular in my cycles. Circles. If you want to join me for Antakshari, we can fix a designated day and time with once a month because I'm tied up till May especially. But once a month, I'm happy to give an hour for Antakshari. We can all play. We can do a lot. And one more thing is, it's what I call my all my music programs is Sari, Sherwani, and Sangeet.
Oh, that's
So
very nice.
even your husbands get involved
In all of that.
in the charity.
Charity, yeah.
But we are still trying to preserve our Indianness.
Correct.
Sherwani,
Oh,
then we
no.
dressed up like grooms and
Yeah.
post a picture. I'll be getting my page as well,
Okay.
so please do join.
Yeah. That's very nice. That's very nice. We are almost have come to the end of this session. Thank you, ladies, for coming in live and joining with us for this amazing information on Reiki. And keep reading about energy healing. Hopefully, it should help you all. And it's anyway, you're not going to lose anything. It's always the benefit, right? So, which is a holistic way of doing things. You're not going to do anything to your body, which kind of like, helps you as well. So, do that and stay tuned for the next session, which I will be announcing on Sunday, and it will be an interesting session for next week. And every week I say it will be an interesting session. Of course, I've lined up quite a few nice ones, like which is a little bit unique as well. And I will be in touch with you all very shortly, and I'll be posting sarees of today. And by the way, Shobha has worn a beautiful, beautiful, it's magenta and black combination, it's got like a partly pallu sari, and it's so beautiful. It's magenta with green border and black, and the partly pallu, the plate part has got the floral motifs, and it's so beautiful. It's a chiffon sari. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. We'll be posting that tonight. And if you have got any questions, drop us a line, and Shobha will be able to answer your questions.
Can I say one parting
Yeah.
note? If you all want me for distant healing, please connect with me. Especially if there have been some casualties due to COVID, please do connect for me. I do feel for everyone who has passed in this pandemic. So please do connect with me in case you need that healing. If you're feeling depressed or if you're feeling down or, COVID has had a lot of impact on everybody.
Correct.
So feel supported.
Yeah. Excellent. See you, ladies. Bye for now.
Bye bye and thank you.